Okay, we're going to start with multiplication of set. Now the first example said we have to know these. Now square root of 4 times square root of 4 will give us 4. So it means that when you multiply any set of the same kind, you get the same answer. For example, so here we can continue by solving. Square root of 4 is 2 times square root of 4 is 2. That is 2 to 4. And here the reason why we had 7 was square root of 7 times square root of 7 is 7. If you want to prove square root of 7 times square root of 7 is square root of 49, and root of 49 is 7. Now coming to the third example, we have 2 times square root of 5. So now we assume there is 1 here, we don't write. So 2 times 1 is 2, or root the 5. Next example, 4 root 2 times 5 root 3. Now you multiply the numbers after you multiply the square root. Now 4 times 5 is 20. You bring the square root. Now 2 times 3 is 6. Mind you, you only multiply the numbers and also multiply the square root. Now number 5. 3 root 4 times 2 root 3. Now 3 to 6. Now 4 times root 3. 4 times 3 gives us root 12. So we expand. The root 12 is 4 times 3. So we're getting 6. Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 3 is 3. So 6 to 12. Now let's start with our main example. We said multiplication of set. Example, expand and simplify the following set. 1. Bracket open, square root of 3 minus 1. Bracket close. Bracket open, 2 minus square root of 3. Bracket close. Solution. Now you write the same question here. Now it's expansion. Here we are taught in GHS. We can use the long or the short method. By going by the long method, I'll take square root of 3. Bracket will multiply all these as 2 minus root 3. Bracket close. Your minus 1. Bracket open. Also multiply the same thing, 2 minus square root of 3. Now here, in my students, we know. So we're applying the example that we want to root for you. So it's root 3 times 2. You can't multiply, so the 2 will come out, or square root of 3 will come here. Bring a minus sign here. Now we will learn that square root of 3 times square root of 3, the same 3. Write it down. Now minus 1 times 2 gives us minus 2. Now here, nege, po. So minus 1 times root 3 becomes a positive. That's why I wrote a positive here. So 1 times root 3 gives us root 3. Now here it has been grouped. We know it's our grouping of like terms. That's already been grouped. So we're getting 2 root 3 here, minus 5 plus root 3. So group like terms, minus 5 will come here, followed by your plus 2 root 3 plus root 3. So minus 5, now 2 plus, there's a 1 here we don't write. So 2 plus 1 gives us 3 root 3. We can leave one side in this form, or that this one will come here, 3 root 3. Now our second example, that is here, bracket open 2 plus 2 root 7, bracket close, bracket open 5 minus root 7, bracket close. The same approach, so I'll take these 2, I'll use to multiply everything that is here. That's a bracket open 5 minus root 7, bracket close. Plus your 2 root 7, bracket open, you use to multiply the same thing here, 5 minus root 7. Now here 2, 5, 10. Make a minus sign here, 2 times root 7, will give us 2 root 7. Followed by plus. Now here 2, 5, 10. You bring a root 7. You bring up, now upon nege becomes nege. So here 2 is 2 root 7 times root 7. Because I've already bring my negative here. It becomes 2, bracket open, root 7 times root 7 is the same as 7. Because the square root will cancel out. You come here. So here 10 minus 2 root 7 plus 10 root 7 minus 2, 7, 14. You group like terms. You maintain your 10 here. Minus 14 will cross, become minus 14. Followed by minus 2 root 7 plus a 10 root 7. Now 10 minus 14 give us negative 4. Now your minus 2 plus 10 will give us positive 8. That root 7, write root 7 here. You can write 10 as 8 root 7 minus. Example, square root of 18 times square root of 75. Now root 18 from our first lesson, we said you take a perfect square, that is 9 times 2. 9 is a perfect number, so 9 times 2 times, take a number, the one is a perfect square, that when you find a square root, you can get a rational number. That is 25 times 3. So yeah, we could have written, for the sake of those who are new, we could have written 6 times 3. I realize 6 is not the perfect square, so I choose 9. Now square root of 9 is 3, root 2, times, now here, square root of 25 is 5, root 3. Now 3, 5, 15. Root 2 times 3, multiply the square root. 2 times 3 give us 6. Here we cannot continue, we are done. Okay, let's see the fourth question. It says simplify this, leaving your answer in the form p plus k root 3. And I told you, looking at this, the p plus k is not, it just means that the answer should be in the form, maybe if I get 5 plus 2 root 3. So that means that our p is 5, our k is the 2. So after writing the question like this, you take your 1. Someone is saying you should go by the short method. I'll try and do it, but for because of the fraction, we might be confused. Now, if I'm supposed to use the short method, what I'm trying to mean is that those of us who were asking about the short method, you will use the one, but you will not write this. It's not necessary for you to write it because the email student, we always skip this. It's like a common student have to write it, go by step by step. So looking at here, we are going to use our 1 to multiply this straightforward. So I've been getting 1 times 1 over 3 gets 1 over 3 here. Now your 1, I'm skipping this line. Now 1 times a positive root 3 gives us a positive root 3. Now minus root 3 times the whole of 1 over 3 becomes minus root 3 over 3 as is here. Now here, minus root 3 times the positive root 3 becomes negative, becomes negative. Root 3 times 3 will give us 3. So after, if you don't want to write this step, then you have to know your multiplication or calculation well. Now to those of us who want the long method, I'll also come back again. Now to the long method, you take the 1, used to multiply everything here, as I've written here. Minus root 3 used to multiply everything here. So 1 times this will give us this. 1 times give us root 3. Minus root 3 times, as I've written it here. Minus negative becomes negative. Root 3 times root 3 is 3. So after solving, we get 1 over 3 plus root 3. Minus 1, we get minus 1. We don't write it there. So minus root 3 over 3 minus 3. Now I'll group like terms. 1 over 3, its corresponding number is what? Negative 3. Followed by plus root 3. Its corresponding root is what? Minus root 3 over 3. So here you find the LCM. That's how I did this here. So 1 over 3 minus 3. I just find the LCM here. Plus, you also find the LCM of this set. The LCM is 3. 3 going to itself 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 going to itself 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Plus 1 going 3, 3. So 3 root 3 is going to itself 1. So after getting to this point, you'll be getting minus 8 over 3 plus 2 root 3 over 3. So then, looking at the equation, it said leave us in this form. So p plus q root 3 means that our p value is the minus 8 over 3. And our k value is what? Is the 2. Not just 2, it's 2 over 3 because of the denominator. If nothing was it is 2 because of the, so it becomes 2 over 3. Let's go to the next subtopic. Conjugate set. And when you say to conjugate a set, it means that here in our GHS we learn difference of 2 squares, but instead we call it conjugate. Now, given the set square root of a plus square root of b, its conjugate is the same thing, but just by saying the plus we change to minus, vice versa. If yes minus, we change to plus. Similarly, given 4 plus root 5, its conjugate set is what? Write the same thing, but you change the plus to what? Minus. So the product of 2 conjugate set is always a rational number, but not what I said. What does it mean? So looking at this example, 4 plus square root of 5, its conjugate becomes 4 minus. So you apply difference of 2 square. So 4 square minus square root of 5 square. 4 square is 16. Now with 5 square, the 2 cancel square root. You get 5. 16 minus 5 is 11. So note that we treat the product as what? Difference of what? 2 squares. Now let's take an example. We say conjugate this. Now the question. Bracket open 2 minus square root of 3 bracket close. So to conjugate this set, we write it as 2 minus root 3 bracket open. Here we change to what? Plus. Write the same thing. You apply the difference of 2 square. You have the short method, you have a long method. If I'm supposed to go by the short method, I'll do it like this. 2 times 2 is 4. I'll come here. Now 2 times positive root 3 give us 2 with positive root 3. Minus root 3 times 2 give us what? Minus 2 root 3. Minus root 3 times positive with negative becomes negative. Root 3 times root 3 give us 3. But those of us who learn the long method, you take this, write these 2, bracket open, 5 times in now. For minus root 3, bracket open, 5 times in now. So 2, 2, 4. 2 times that's 1 here, 2, 1, 2, you get 2 with 3. Minus root 3 times 2 give us minus 2 with 3. Negative becomes negative. Root 3 times root 3 is 3. Group like times 4 minus 3. Now here 2 with 3 minus 2 with 3 is what? Is 0 because they're the same. So 4 minus 3 is what? Some of you were saying I have to slow down. Okay, I'll slow down for you. Let's say of the newcomers. For those of us who are old students, they know how I teach. So the newcomers out. But please try and follow me. It's very simple. E-maths students, you have to try it. It can be very fast. Now it said conjugate this set. This is the question. Now I write the same thing, but you change the positive to negative. So I wrote it here. So write the same thing, but here becomes negative. So by applying the long method, for the sake of those who are new, long method, you take your 2 roots, 2 square root of 6, open bracket, write the same thing. Write all these things here. Bring up bracket close, bring up plus root 5, used to multiply the same thing. So now here by multiplication, you realize that 2 times 2 is 4. You see me writing there. You come here. Now root 6 times root 6. You give us what? 6. As I wrote it here. You come here. Now 2 root 6 times minus root 5. You write a 2 outside. Now root 6 times root 5 will give us what? Root 30. I'll be getting 2 with 30. Followed by your positive root 5 times 2 root 6. Now the 2 will come outside. Root 5 times root 6 give us what? So you get the same 2 with 30. And now root 5 times minus root 5 will give us what? negative 5. So here 4, 6, 24. All this will give us 0 because minus 2 plus 2 is 0. Minus 5. So 24 minus 5 will give us what? 19.